Syndrome on the beat, so you know it's slap.
Don't mind where we go, as long as I know where you are. So I ride the unknown, put all my trust in the stars. I don't mind where we go, as long as I know where you are. So I ride the unknown, put all my trust in the stars. Let me know if I fall down, would you save me? Where will you last me? If I went too far, would you let me go? If I went still, would you tell me no?
T9C, you my hero.
Syndrome on the beat, so you know it's slap.
Don't mind where we go, as long as I know where you are. So I ride the unknown, put all my trust in the stars. I don't mind where we go, as long as I know where you are. So I ride the unknown, put all my trust in the stars. Let me know if I fall down, would you save me? Where will you last me? If I went too far, would you let me go? If I went still, would you tell me no?
T9C, you my hero.
Syndrome on the beat, so you know it's slap.
Don't mind where we go.
Hey, y'all. Why am I echoing? Give me a second. Get set up. How are y'all? And today's stream is gonna be really different. As I mentioned, I'm a planner, and I was thinking I do what I love, what I enjoy most, into my collecting journey. So what we do is, what the heck? That is not what we. I said I'm still living with things on Twitter. Like I was saying, there, like I was thinking about what I could do to kind of make the two worlds. And the answer was so obvious, even I was being a little obtuse about it. And I decided that I was gonna do on top of my regular bills, on top of my regular bills for my planner every year, I could add some onto it. And at first I thought it sounded crazy, but it makes perfect sense to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of let y'all see what I'm planning to do. Yeah, the video's not showing yet. I knew that part. Like I said, I'm tinkering with things on the Twitch end that I thought I had taken care of. Because streaming ain't hard until I decide that we're at a place where paying for stream apps makes sense. I'm kind of limited to do it this way, just fine. Like, give me just a minute. And I am trying to figure out what's going on with my audio. Like my audio was never right. And I'm trying to figure out is it because I really do need a microphone. And I've been doing my research there. Oh, I'm tinkering with that's why it wasn't. I'll forever be tinkering with something. Maybe if I got rid of this somewhat fancy setup, is the audio better? Actually, let me. I think it's still doing the review. And that I was working disappeared. It's wonderful. You know what? That might be a tomorrow problem. After stream problem. But let me just show y'all what I've been working. I really thought it was the beast. That I had to do. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But this will have to do for like I wonder if there's a way that I didn't have to like try to adjust my browser source each and every time I did this. Make sure it's going to capture the right window. Don't need to show y'all all my business. Yep, that's not it. Hold on. Is it sounding better? I think it's that monitor output thing. Okay, the monitor's off. Huh. Hold on, is that better? I'm on Wi-Fi. And it's crazy windy here today, so if it does go out suddenly, I'm sorry. Are you still hearing the echo? And these are the type of things that I try to test before I come on, and they seem fine until I get on and it's just like, no. You're still hearing the echo? I'm waiting on to see a catch up on my end for the all that stuff is on my wish list, which I was hesitant to buy. Yeah, I turned off the speaker on my end. That is one of the many things because I realize that I do need a lot of upgrades for my tech. And that's fine. This is an adventure. One day at a time and all that good stuff. Now let's see if it's gonna show us what we need to see. What the world? Everyone else does this with such ease, and then my computer's just like, nope, not happening, Captain. Like everybody else is like, there we are, there we are, there we are. Okay, we good. Everybody can see now, right? Everyone should be able to see. Like, why is it refreshing so slowly? There we are. Now I finally see it, which is funny because it's popping up faster on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, when I first started social media, I was in the planner world, and every week I would make these fantastical thread spreads and stuff. of things I was currently working on. And that was like my Monday thing. I was a homeschooler at the time, so I had to sit down and I had to get this done. Actually, let me show y'all some of my spreads. Matt, if you check my description, like everything that I have on my wish list is there. And I think I might have that mic on there. And I added some other things that would like really make that would really make things so much easier. Yes, I can't do my hair, so I watch hair videos constantly. But these were some of my spreads that I worked on just as a planner. This is my planner page. This is where all my planner content was. I'm girly. See, I used to do stuff. I need to put those earrings back in too. This one was kind of lame and kind of rushed. But it was what it was. It was my birthday week and I was going to do what I wanted to do. But, you know, coming in as a planner, like, and you want to talk about how expensive Pokemon can be sometimes? This used to kill my pockets happily. And it was been a while since I posted to this point. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the spreads. That is still my plan. That is still my favorite, like, A5 planner. I also have a B6. And this is my grown-up travel planner. Saffiano leather. A little more pricey than I'm really should be admitting. Where are the spreads? Hold on, let's go back to the spreads. This is taking too long. I had a stack because that was the thing to do. We used to do stack images, stack videos of all our planner supplies and things. No need to. But these were the things I loved. These are the things that I did incessantly. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I can do this with Pokemon. I can do it with Lacana. I can do it with OP. I can do it with anything I want to do it with. But how do I integrate this into what I'm currently doing? So that is how we got, not that one. This is how we got here. Master this. And I went, and as always, I went in and I made a list of things that I felt like this planner would need. Well, it'd be an insert. It's not a whole planner. It could be a whole planner if that's all you cared about. But I went in and I did use ChatGPT to help me corral my thoughts. And here we are. On yesterday, I worked on my my cover pages for each quarter. And of course, we had mastered, what this section is called, which is mastered this. And I took the time yesterday to make my cover pages for each month. And I have my years divided into quarters based on what I plan to accomplish. I love this. This is like the cutest thing. And it's very specific. And in designing these covers, I thought about what is the focus here? I mean, if you know me, I like it cute, I like it girly, with all the sparkles and sprinkles and things. And when I first started looking into Pokemon, when I finally got past the beauty looking back part, Pikachu card, which I'm still gonna get some kind of way, somehow. And no, hold on. Before you start, before you start, Matt, no, I have not paid my Canva bill, but I will. I decided to go in and I made each sheet, well, each cover page to give reference what exactly it is that I'm focusing on collecting in this quarter. Like for quarter one, we're doing Radiant Collection because that's the first set that I saw that made me want to collect Pokemon. Quarter two, the other Radiant Collection, which, which I thought was like, I'm like, okay, they did really cute one time. Can they do it again? And then, ta da, TCG Player was like, hey, there's another Radiant Collection. So here we are. And of course, as a pink girly, I have to do my Clefairy and Clefable binder. And although 30th anniversary is slated to come out midsummer, if I'm not mistaken, here we are. And I tried to, like I said, you guys know I'm an evolutions person. And working with what I had, I went ahead and, so I took the time yesterday and I started creating images for what I need. I did use some elements from Canva because they're easy, they're there, and that's what they're made for. To kind of give me a little bit of a little bit of artistic direction as far as what I had planned to do. So today we're going to be working on our overview page. Keeping the same font that I use for the months, which is check. And of course, if you don't know, you can create brand kits and that sort of thing within Canva so that it's already there, ready to use whenever you choose, and which I should probably do that because I don't foresee myself going with any other fonts or anything while I'm working on this project. And seeing how I love bullet journals, I'm going to try to style it in a way that kind of mirrors what I would normally do on paper. But this time we're just doing it on, it will be on paper, but like creating it here as printables versus just drawing everything out in my bullet journals. And we're going to put this here whenever it decides to settle. Yeah, and I'm going to try not to worry about like all the aesthetic stuff. Actually, because I do like it bulky. I like it. I like a lot of pages. And when I'm crafting pages, I'm always thinking about who would the why is the most important. Because what I found while in my collection, I wasn't really clear on the why I was wanting some of the things I wanted other than that they're pretty. And I mean that is a major part for me, but in trying to focus on things, because I mean there are hundreds of thousands of cute cards within Pokemon, but also setting setting a focus for myself is going to be helpful so that I'm not randomly picking up stuff. Because I was going through my binder and my binder doesn't really have any rhyme or reason. Is I wanted this. So when I'm sitting there trying to organize things, nothing makes sense visually. Because I mean, I'm a woman of many different flavors. I love a lot of things, but none of it was really making sense visually. So I decided that I would go back and for this project in particular, why why am I collecting this specific thing? And once I have the why, I'm able to clearly move on into the how I'm going to do things. Like just picking up random stuff is not it. It is, but it isn't. Especially if you're trying to, for me, trying to do this responsibly and keeping my budget in mind, having this, having a thought process other than I want pretty cards is more helpful than it's just more helpful. We're going to add another, so we're going to move on from our overview page and we're going to our rules, which are very important. Because again, the rules will help ground things. And for my rules, I currently have it as, no, that's not what I wanted. Like my rules are, my main focus is to pick up as many cards as I can within the first quarter that are specific to this exact set. While I can pick up other things, I'm allowed to open packs. I'm allowed to, just peruse other people's collections for things that I want. And if I see something that I feel like is worth buying or trading from another person, I can pick those up. But the focus is quarter one, finishing the Radiant collection. And I wish this would go a little bit smoother. We're going to add our heading. We change this back to check. The rules. And these rules don't come without research, of course, because we can't just randomly walk around picking up stuff because I'll have everything in the world within my budget. And in each quarter, like none of these rules are hard and set in stone, and which is one of the reasons why I did it quarterly, because at the end of each quarter I sit back and I was like, what worked, what didn't, what I wish I had done better, So the rules can be reworked based on my life circumstances at the time, where do I feel that I am mentally in my journey. So it's a ever evolving system, but my rules give me some consistency in this. And being a neurodivergent person, I only have like 3 rules. Any more than that, then things get a little spicy to match my neuro spice. And for this, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave like a box so that I can write them in myself. Because, they say that studies show that when things that are written by hand, you're more likely to remember the things written by hand versus something that you type. And then there's the blue rule and all those things. And we'll cross that line when we get there, which is why these are just printables versus being, something that I type out. Because typing is in no way permanent to me. We just need a box. We just need a box. We need a cute box, but just a box. So let's see what they have for us here. Let's make sure we're still fitting inside the parameters that we originally set. And this is where I have to remember where I put those charms and things. Because again, I want to, visual consistency is important for me, at least. And I do love this copy feature because it puts everything in the exact same spot that you had it. Although there will be I am going to change a little bit of it because, again, and I'm going to fade it out a bit. Come on, let's make it a little more transparent without cropping. My computer really doesn't like Streamlabs. I did this so much more easily yesterday. We're going to fade it out a bit so it's there, but it's not obnoxious. Add a new page. If my computer would scroll a little faster. Actually, I did think of something I'm going to do aesthetically as well that will make it make more sense and be a little better for me. So give me a second. And like I said, it puts it in the exact same spot, which is amazing. I'm working on, hey Stafford, I didn't see you come in, but I'm working on my collection planner for 2026. Because I'm out here just grabbing things and not like really thinking, I'm grabbing things without thinking. And as I was telling everyone else, I came to Pokemon from the planning world. And it makes sense for me to combine the things so that it make, you know, because, I found that even when you can't buy things, and there are many times where, it's not a good decision, so I don't. You have to keep finding ways to bring enjoyment to the hobby for yourself. Even when you can't, even when you can't necessarily purchase things, is, you find a way to make yourself happy because nobody else is going to do it for you, essentially. Like, I really meant it when I said the way that I collect and like the things that I was doing, that my content would be changing. Because I found myself trying to do a lot of things that everyone else was, and they weren't working for me. And that's never okay. I'm still, I still want to catch them all. Exactly. I'm still gonna catch them all. Don't get me wrong, but just the manner that I go about it is gonna be much different. And this is, I mean, and it's, I mean, and I haven't seen anybody else do it before, which makes it like even better for me because I hate doing what everyone else is doing. I hate when Canva doesn't agree with me when I'm trying to do something, acting ugly and things. But I had to make some changes for myself. And this layer is not right. So this is what Deli does. Deli makes planner stuff. And that's the thing, like, I felt like, I started to feel like some of my binders started looking too much like everyone else's. And that ain't cool. I mean, to a certain extent, it can't be helped. But also, if you're like, when, as my friends tell me, they're like, get in your bag. And you definitely are like, not like others when it comes to this. Okay, let's move this up when it decides it wants to move. And I just really, I'm probably going to wind up changing that box though, because I don't think I like it as much as I, I'm not really liking it. And I'm going to take the transparency off here. And I mean, that's the cool thing about this community. We are all so very different. Yeah, we like what we like. I want to like this, but I'm not sure if I like it. This page is going to be one of those that I need to see printed. Because I like what I did on the other page, but this is just seeing like, yeah, I mean, definitely. And as someone who didn't have a collection last year, okay, I don't like this box at all. I don't like the charms at all here on this page for some reason. I don't like them with the. I don't think I like them with the line, but I like the line, but I don't like the. I think it's the box. I'm pretty sure it's the box. But I also have to leave enough room to hole punch these things when the time comes. So we're gonna find us another box. And you know, and I know like what I'm doing, like a lot of people are not gonna be interested in, and that's cool. But the right people, they will make their way here. Okay, so it works on Twitter, but it doesn't work on YouTube. Hey Ralphie, how are you? Yeah, I love me some Ralphie. I know, Matt. And I appreciate you, even though we like, even though you make me want to put your head between the wall and the washer sometimes, I can say that you do, like, you're awesome at the support part. Okay, I just need gridded lines here. I know, right? And even though you won't let me have the Sylvians that you have, you know, we still cool. What's the name of the thing I'm looking for? I'm looking for lines, but what are they called? I know. I know that's kind of sort of why I didn't expect you to be here, but you know, I'm just gonna put writing lines. Lines for writing. See, I'm not the. See, someone else knew what I was talking about. Yeah, like coming into this, I didn't expect it to be so expensive. Like I know I say that a lot, but this is not. This is not a. Ralph, you're going to work? Ew, that's disgusting. I actually thought you were a gigolo. But you know what? Yeah, you could be. It could be time for the next appointment. You're right. You're right. We have to find the right lines now. The aesthetically pleasing lines, even though they're all just lines. I know. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like even, and this will help me even more so because you know, like Matt told me, go ahead and start like have a set trade binder. Stop bringing your whole binder to events because people are greedy and the stuff that you don't want, you know, that's the stuff that you don't want to trade is the stuff they're gonna zero in on. And I'm just like, you know, I've been bringing my whole binder because just in case there is something that's a bit more pricey in my binder that I do like, but I'm not like completely infatuated with, that I might be willing to give up for something else. it's there just in case. But having vendors just zero in on those pages that you don't want them really like considering to make your offer in an offer, it's kind of gross because for me, no is no. If you tell me I can't have something, I might negotiate for a second, but as someone selling something, that's trying to sell something or buy something for somebody, if they say no, and I mean, what more can you do? Because like at my last show, you know, I have a cart, and they wanted my cart until I said no, and then all of a sudden it was, well, it wasn't 10 anyway, da 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 da, I wouldn't have paid more than, no, that's not what you just said 5 minutes ago. Sir, please get out my face. So, just taking in lessons learned in the last year, like, I don't like those lines. Let's see what our magical recommendations are. I actually do like this though. Yeah, and I'm very, and I can be quite wishy-washy with it. Because like back to the carpet, I like the cart. I get through what I went through to get it. I do like it, but like if is it my penultimate? No. There are a lot of smaller carts I would have rather had than the cart. If I have to choose, there are a lot of smaller carts that would work so much better for what I envision my collection looking like. But I'm also not going to just give it away because you try to coerce me into it, if that makes sense. And now, even now, like, that's what I asked for Christmas and nobody gave me. I needed some more binders. And I'm a little salty about that because everybody knows I love my Voltexes. But having a set binder of things that I don't mind getting rid of is a very smart idea. So I don't have to worry about getting somewhere and, flip flopping. And the no duplicates rules that I had. Like, I had a rule where I don't keep doubles of anything. But now I'm like, hand me all those Lily's pearls. I really do want to fill a binder with just Lily's pearls. Or like what else do I want a binder full of? There's this card from Crown Zenith called Gardenia's Vigor. I'm in love with the card. My favorite Pokemon is Blossom. So I want a whole page of them. And realizing that a lot of my chases are not the most expensive all the time, I still want a Paldean Wooper. I'd rather take a Paldean Wooper over the Zard, especially the gold one, because I still think that thing looks gross. I'll take a page. I'll take a binder. I'll take a page full of Paldean Woopers. A page full of meows. I don't want that gold Zard. Or for me, I'll take like, because I do have as I was saying earlier, I have a binder that I'm gonna call, it's a binder, I'm gonna send it to you, Stafford, so you can do your thing with it, but like my garden binder. And it's all like flower based cards, like Florages, those oddities that I was collecting. Their oddish project didn't completely go away, but it's evolving into something that I like better, you know? You should. Do I have any gas? I have a Hunter slab. But I don't have any Ghastly. I want the Ghastly. I think it's from Trainer Gallery, but I don't have it yet. But I think that you should. I mean, I think we all need to get our favorite Pokemon and stand on it. Like, we know who stand on their Blastoise. I don't like the Blastoise, but and he gonna stand beside it, and I have to respect it. But yeah, like when I was talking about doing them Oddish Master set, the idea was so backwards. It came from the fact I just want a Bubble Mew. And I was like, if I collect enough Oddishes, I can get a Bubble Mew. And now that the price is dropping on the Bubble Mew, that's a very likely acquisition, in spite of even within this project, it's doable. It's allowed. We're setting 4 rules for ourselves. And like I said, I was I love a good bullet journal. So we're setting, it didn't copy, okay. That's why it didn't copy right, because you didn't do it right. But also, that being said, I'm looking for those Radiant Collection cards. And I do appreciate some of these graphics, because this is something that I would have had to hand draw, and ain't nobody but Stafford got time for that. And of course, with all this being black and white, I am going to take the time, get in here with my markers and my color pencils and things, and make it do what it do. It's okay. I'm really hating the charms now, looking at them. I'm wondering, can we make these any darker? Yeah. Exactly. And okay, no, let's not do that. That's not working. I can do the shading and things myself after. I can do the shading myself. I might need to make this bigger so I can see it though. I'm a little blind. And each year, like the divisions, the things that I do for myself, I do have like I guess a word. Like this year, like 2026, my word is audacity. Because I'm really going to have the audacity to do everything that I've been planning. All the things that I said that I was too old for do. Like, who decides to become a streamer in their 40s? I did. I fully decided to become a streamer in my 40s. Because who's going to stop me? One. Who cares? I don't, and I'm the only person whose opinion matters on that one. Like at one point, I was kind of nervous about I used to be so nervous going into card shops or like going into Walmart and buying cards, and I'm like, why are you nervous about it? You have adult money now. You are free to go get whatever you you want. Stand on it. If you want to buy all the Pokemon cards within your budget, do it. I mean, Matt, I don't know about that, bruh. You grew up to have adult monies to do just this. So use your adult monies. Use all your adult monies if you want. Well, not all your adult money, because that's a little wild. Thank you. What is this? Oh, Jason Bates. Who's Jason Bates? Okay, hold on. Y'all, I don't know who this is, but it's clearly somebody in the community from Texas. Oh, this is cute. Oh my god. I'm gonna show y'all what I just got in the mail. Stream's gonna screw up, but we're gonna show y'all real quick. Okay. I just got this in the mail. Strawberry shortcake. I mean, y'all know I'm on whatnot. I'm on their heart. But I wanted to send a giveaway. Which I might wind up giving my daughter because she loves strawberry shortcake. I can't even get it open. I got it. It's strawberry shortcake. My lighting sucks. We all know this. Strawberry shortcake for my pin collection. And I'm gonna open the cards. Like it's clearly cards, but Jason. I don't know a Jason in Texas. But maybe if I open the envelope, it'll tell me exactly who I'm talking about. Mhm. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I know who this is. I was telling somebody I was collecting amazing rares that I want to complete my collection. I know exactly who this is. And one of the few ugly One of the few ugly Pokemon. Ooh, Glaceon. I don't have this one. Binder. I know exactly who sent me this. I don't have, I mean, of course, I do the Chinese cards because I'm doing tag teams in Chinese. So hard. I don't have this. I have the rest of them, but I didn't have the stamp now. Okay. And I also got something from Mary Bear. Didn't know this was going to become a mail video, but I guess here we are. Sir, your opinion on my collection does not matter. And so we're talking about the Glaceons that you want me to have. Because you're stingy. Oh. She sent a card. And she's trying to put a message in instead of like some people who put cards in things just to protect it. These are the cards that I wanted her, which, you know, I do have a Gardevoir collection. Yes. And I almost have all these Radiants too. Because I have the Charizard, I have the Heatran. Oh, Little Man. Okay, okay. Because I told him to sign a card. I told him to sign an energy for me for my trainer energy binder. And yes, all of my all you guys who send out stuff. No, I don't. Not yet. I need to like my evolution collection is kind of sad. My evolution is sad. But we love a day with Happy Meal. Because honestly, I try to stay away from prismatic because it's so traumatic. Working on. I had no intentions of being on camera today, but here we were. Okay, so back to making this smaller. I think that's small enough.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you. I think this is small enough to do what I needed to do. No, because it's gonna interrupt. Oh, come on. Stop being difficult. And like I said, this is just really like the rough draft of it. And I mean, of course, there'll be changes. Oh, Ralphie is gone.
You want HOC?
I don't even like, I don't like the way this looks on. I don't like that text font, but I'm trying to be consistent with what I'm using. So we can go back to this page and mark off that we have completed the rules. Although we did kind of skip over like what the project is and stuff, but that's fine. That's only that's a few quick little edits. Now I want it struck through. Where is this stinking thing here? This is so much easier on this is so much easier in Word. I don't like using this generally, but in case anybody wanted this, I wanted it to be a place where it could be shared. So yeah, we'll just highlight what we've completed, black it out even. Yeah, we're just gonna black it out. We know this goes at the bottom of every page as a small reminder. Of what we're doing and why the people came. Yeah, here we go. And as the year goes by, y'all see some pop-ups about like showing my progress on like actually working in the binder. Well, working in the planner, not the binder. I like this, but I'm on the fence. Because that's going to take up a lot of it's going to take up some valuable real estate. So I think I might delete the line for now. Because I kind of sort of do want this. Well, actually, I don't even have to have this in this section. So yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna save that for the other pages. The rules, the overview. Hold on, let me check something. Matt, I have a question. If you're not like, well, I mean, you'll hear it either way it goes, and you'll answer. Okay, with the what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Okay, do you know what my like? Do you know how to set up the commands in Streamlabs? Because I could just ask ChatGPT like I do for everything. Like, how do I set up my commands? Because, like, I have the coffee stream bot in my Twitter, and it pops up like every 30 minutes. But how do I do it? Hey, Glenn. How are you today? We gotta make this bigger. can't remember what size it was on other pages. Okay, so that is Cloudbot. Okay, I wasn't sure. You still working on your You still working on your did you get the SAR yet? Cause I thought I seen you opening some other things. I am. The day's been actually pretty decent. Just got some Happy Mail from Mary Bear and another member of the community. Yeah, there are tabs. I don't use Stream Elements though. I wish my computer would catch up. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Cause I was looking at it before I came live, and then I was just like, no. And I'm feeling like this is taking much longer than I anticipated as well. This is fine actually. And if I made it like where normal people could see it, come on, you can do it. No, just that one. No, wait, we don't. I know this seems weird, but this is how I have to talk to myself. I have to be a little direct with myself. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? And how are we going to do this? It's crazy when my computer doesn't want to do what I need it to do. I think it's trying to overthrow the stream already. This is exactly how I have to talk to myself because I'm like, because I just be out here doing stuff sometimes. I'll just be out here just doing whatever I felt was clever. I'm still gonna do whatever feels clever though. Because if I didn't, that would be very daily like. What are we doing? Planning to take over the world. why are we doing this? Because we can. How are we doing this? That's an excellent question, Alex. The mission that I have accepted, and always will pop it into the exact location as the others so I don't have to worry about spacing. But do y'all like see where I'm going with this? I'm gonna look iffy on the front now. And this is where we get into more so of my quarterly breakdown. I didn't realize that it is almost next year now. And I'm a little sad because like I'm not gonna make my goal on Twitch, which was become a which was to officially make affiliate.
Ain't no news over there, bye?
Hold on, y'all. All right, yeah, so all right. Okay. So our next step is to go in and make our annual set list. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky for me because I mean, I'm thinking like, do I want to do something visual or do I just want to write it out? But definitely, what sets and notes like anticipated cost, like what's the budget? We always got to know the budget for the cards.
Oh,
And any events that we know are coming up that need to be listed here too. What do you mean, Matt? Like for me, it's gonna be like a little tricky. Like I said, the sets we're doing quarter one Generations Radiant Collection because I'm starting with the set that made me really want to collect them all. Then set 2 is the other Legendary Treasures Radiant Collection. Then we have, and then I'm gonna go back and do my Clefairy and work on the Clefairy and Clefable set list. But what's the good thing about this, which is what I do love about the system that I'm setting up, is I don't have to finish it this year. Like the focus is just really the focus. If I happen to pop into if I happen to get like all of them but 15 this year, that's cool. That's fine. Within quarter 3, which is when I'm planning on collecting them, that's fine. That doesn't mean that I can't pick them. I can't. That doesn't mean I can't start picking them up earlier. It doesn't mean that I have to stop picking them up just at the end of the quarter. But this is just the focus, and it's done when it's done. There is no time, lady. Hey, Mary Bear, how are you? I just got your package, you and Little Mans. Thank you so much. You just missed the Happy Meal portion of the stream. But like I was saying, if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. And that's cool. Now, I am going to try to attack a lot of the more expensive cards now. If I can go, like, because with the Radiant Collection, it's either expensive or it's 3 cents. But having that goal to like actually just focus on those, and yeah, like I said, I'm opening other stuff, I'm doing other things in the process, but knowing that this is my focus, I mean, it's gonna feel like I don't really have FOMO for the simple fact, like, as much as we love our shiny cardboard, it is just cardboard. How are you having FOMO about not having a shiny piece of cardboard? And Mary Bear, I would let you, and I would appreciate it. um, like I said, right now we're focusing on both Radiant collections, our Clefairy, our Cleffa, Clefairy, and Clefable Evo line, and then, which I really think I think the doozy is going to be a 30th anniversary collection. I don't envision it being a small set like 25th. That's one of the things that I'm gonna be setting up. That's a day 3 thing. Like today, I'm really just trying to get like the outline of my binder together. I'll scroll back and show you what I've done so far. I'm stopped denying my roots as a planner girly, because that's what I was before I found y'all. Well, before I got attacked by DPM in the middle of the night and forced to collect. That's what we're going with. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking to. And yes, I'm going to pay my Canva bill. But yeah, this is my Master Disc bundle. Yeah, I'll probably go back to Pikmin for that. I'll have to erase a couple things because I didn't pay my Pikmin bill this month. We're picking and choosing around here, but yeah, we're doing Master Disc, and like I said, each quarter is a different focus. I love the graphics I did. I think they are so cute, while being like still being very on brand for me. And we're just finishing some of the layout of the rules. And, just setting up our overview and things. What did I just say? Yeah, this is our rule page. And I'm not filling in a lot of it because, again, I still have to print it out and make it printable. I mean, it's printable quality now, but I still have to, like, print everything out and bundle it up and stuff. And I'm kind of deciding if I want to share it. Like, you know, one of my friends was telling me, they were like, if you're really gonna go if you're really gonna go full out with this and like really become a content creator and a streamer, allow people to support me, and I don't know how to allow people to support me yet. I mean, of course, I did my wish list after like they basically tried to fight me about it because I was like, no, I don't have a wish list. No, I don't. I was like, I don't know if that's appropriate. But yeah. But this is what I do. This is what I love. This is what I do every year for myself for my personal binders. If I just don't go buy somebody else's, because there are a lot of fantastic planner creators out there, and I keep like 4 or 5. And I'm thinking about how to make this. If I want to take the time to make this into a digital planner, I mean, it's just doing a lot of links and things, and I don't know if I want to do all that right now. But I might add pigment to my link tree or whatever, and of course, I mean, everything will be posted in my Discord, because we are gonna knock this out. We have focus. We know what we're doing. We know why we're doing it. I need to get some more dragon shields while I'm thinking about it, because I am gonna like kind of color code everything. Like the first one, of course, is gonna be pink, and you know, because I do have a few of the cards. I don't have a lot because I kept trading for other things that I thought I liked better, just to turn around and be like, no, I really, really wanted to keep that one. So yeah, and we're trying to eliminate that feeling from our life. But I told you guys my content is going to change. Like, and I'm working in the confines of my computer as far as streaming is concerned, because Streamlabs and my computer, they're beefing. My computer, like even now with Streamlabs on, it is so hot that I really want to finish this. I mean, this is kind of sort of my way of keeping myself accountable as well. So yeah. So I'll probably work on like getting that tracker up, because I did kind of sort of want to have things in place by the new year. I want to have everything in place and ready to go on January 1. Hi founder, how are you? And I got to get rid of this blasted. I can't stand that sound. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I mean, I'm still gonna be the chief Gibby Goblin around here. No, I'm not a Gibby Goblin. I just, I support where I can. But like I said, it doesn't mean I can't collect other stuff. I can pick up whatever I want. But this is the goal. Did you sleep well? Because I know usually this is around your nap time, isn't it? I want a nap too. So yeah. So this, I don't. I got the talking and I forgot where I was. Okay, so we're gonna. So I'm trying to kind of visualize my annual set map, which which will probably wind up doing is like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I had to find something that works for me, and addressing my passions and also sharing them, because you know like there are some things I see in this community that I love. Like I wish. I mean, I'm a creative. Oh, I forgot that you said you were getting me a gift. Thank you, founder. Like, and I wanted, and like in my streams, I was thinking about how can I do something different, and I hadn't seen anybody do this, and I'm like, okay, okay, okay. And it's valid. I mean, any way that you choose to collect, well, almost any way that you choose to collect is valid. Because, I'm still very anti scalper and the people that take everything and then claim that, it's for their collection. Sir, ma'am. And I'm looking at the little old lady at Walmart that has a cart full of cars, knowing good and well her grandkids do not care about anything about Pokemon or One Piece. I'm looking at her too. But founder, definitely don't stress yourself out trying to get it done. I'm here. I'm going to be in the exact same spot doing the exact same thing. Well, school starts soon too, but generally in the exact same spot and is in doing things. And I'll love it when it gets here, no matter when it does. And I do also want it again, like even though I did the graphics for it because this is like my personal copy for this year, I am going to make more of a blank copy so that I don't have to recreate it every year. And this hopefully will make me overthink it less. And we're going to use a quad block. Please don't. I don't want to stress anybody out. I promise. I'm going to stress myself out, but I don't want to stress you out. That's why I'm kind of thinking, should I take the time to... I'm going to go ahead and insert the visuals because, I mean, like it or not, we're still like content creators and we got to have content.
Um, you want one of them duos at Burger King?
I didn't know what they were, but yes.
What?
I didn't know they had duos, but yes.
The hell is that?
I didn't know that.
All day.
I want this with no color. I'm debating now, like, how do I do this with no color though? Hold on. Because generally, like I'm usually like a bullet journal person. So doing it this way, it, it presents something new. I like new things usually. Yeah, I think this will be better. There are clear blocks. And I can put the other half on the other page. And still have room for everything I need to do. Kinda. A little bit. Sorta. And the other thing I'm concerned about, like, I definitely want to make sure this is shareable though. I don't know if that's quite right either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Founder. You can wait. Like, I have a whole birthday coming up in another month and a half. It won't hurt me. It won't hurt me any to wait. And I know you're still enjoying your holiday with the twins. Yeah, this is fancy. I like Canva. Canva makes things so much easier sometimes. If I'm using the exact same squares, I could have just duplicated, huh?
You feel like walking down Burger King?
What do you want me to walk for you, Mom?
Yeah, you insist on it.
Huh?
Oh.
All right, you guys, I'm back. And I am gonna go ahead and fill them in just for now, just so that you guys can kind of see what it's supposed to look like, what I'm envisioning it looking like. Oh, and for those who were here earlier, these are some of the spreads that I have done in the past. This is, like I said, I've been doing this for a while. And Happy Planner is my go-to planner because of all the space and like I can customize it myself. We have to go to our old friend TCG Player because it's simpler that way. Oh, too, I didn't want to add too many elements that I couldn't customize because I know me. When I start feeling trapped, it's a problem for everybody. And like I said, if somebody else wants to use the same template, I want them to, I want them to be able to add their own little flair to it. Side quest. And this is not like it's some information that we don't already know. But side quest. We already know the answers to these questions. Those of us who collect, we know the answers. Let's see if there's anything on here that surprises me. I collect anything. If it's pretty, I want it. I want it all. Okay. I didn't know that Kieran was so expensive. Well, expensive is relative. And I actually do want this. I want this one. But 274, I don't know about that. That's a lot of trading, Captain. But it has all of my little favorite Pokemon in it. I guess I have to have it. The Mega Gardevoir, 258. I'm still chasing this one. Because I do have a Gardevoir collection. I'm still chasing that one. I still don't have this. And I'm incredibly sad about it. I don't have an evolution at all. Not one of the prismatic ones. Oh, that Flareon dropped to 43. That's a wonderful thing. And then we have the See, Mary Bear, I ain't doing it. Nope, you will not make me. Okay, I don't care about the Mega Lucario. Although this does look fire. I won't lie about the regular EX. It does look fire. I don't want this card. I don't care about that card. I love dragons. So of course this.
What, Mom? Oh.
Go ahead. I muted it.
What?
I was telling that I muted.
What?
I was telling that I muted the stream.
What is she gonna get? You get a bacon cheese or a waffle cheese?
Either or, don't matter. It really don't matter.
Get her,
I need to order it on. I need to order it on the phone.
No. If he gonna have to order when he get down, that's her. I can't get, I don't know how much I got left on that card.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring her a bacon cheeseburger duo. I guess you want fries with it.
Fries or onion rings is live.
What?
I said fries or onion rings.
They
Okay.
don't give you no choice.
Okay.
What you
I
want,
don't know
Mom?
where your Kool-Aid pack.
I don't know, Mommy. I thought I had left right here on the floor. I can't find it.
Well, I got Skittles packs in there.
I have my own.
Okay.
That's how I see you, they laying there floor.
What you want, Mom?
My order gonna be already in. You get her a bacon cheeseburger duo with fries.
Alright, bring her food back.
Oh, I got to put this other order in. Go ahead.
You want me to call or something?
I don't need nobody calling it.
Go pick that food up.
Sure. They got it. I'll make sure I have no money on that card to give.
Okay, I'm sorry. We had this right restaurant. Yeah, I need that one. But I've only opened like one. No, I've opened 3 packs of Black Bolt White Flair, and I just happened to win those on.
I did my liquid IV, Mom. I had a whole pack of Kool-Aid pack. I don't know what I did with it. I found them when I get back. I had them when I left.
Like this, like I love it. Like I pulled the Zec.
You got him. I can't talk.
Like I pulled the Zekrom from my first celebrations pack, and I love the monochromatic cards. So 352, I'm still not doing it, but I do enjoy that card. I might be the only Me Too hater. Nah, I'm good on that one. Like there are only a few. There are like a few older. I want to say like XY black and white era ones that I do like, but they're definitely not 400. Of course, being a monochromatic card, I do like that one, but 400 feels egregious to me. This side quest is side questing, isn't it? The Zekrom. I'm scared to find out how much it costs. 383. Unfortunately, expected, but also that's one of my favorite ugly Pokemon. Yeah, I'm still hoping and praying to pull this one because that price, that 480 is crazy. Listen, Mary, whatever works, whatever works. And it's frustrating seeing like so many people pull it, and then you're just like, you got your little handful of packs, and you just know there is no way that if you're gonna pull it with your own hands. But you also, I'm not paying anybody 480 for a card, not at all. And no, I do like that one. I like that one a lot. That's the one from Obsidian Flames. And I'm a Zard hater, but I I'm slowly coming around. The art has to be phenomenal for me to like a Zard. I like them cute. I like them cute and soft, like the one from Trainer Gallery. I love that one. And as much as I've called this card ugly, it's not. I know it's not. I just know that I will never open enough prismatic to actually have a chance in pulling that one. I've just been traumatized by it so much that, I'm good. I am good. I actually saw this one in Chinese at my LCS and it was like 600 and I was just like, ooh, I like that Moon Kitty Rabbit, but I don't like it $600 worth. Hold on, I'm gonna stop and look at this again. Hold on. I'm gonna stop and look at this Umbee again because I know this is close to that I'm gonna get to actually getting it. Well, I won't say that. We all have a fair chance if we buy the packs and open them. I know I saw that. I was just like, but it's a numbers game. It really is a numbers game. But just the sheer amount of packs that you guys allow them to open for y'all, it has to materialize at some point. And what's even funnier, I was in whose stream was I in? I was in Nina and I was in someone else's and they pulled that Umbreon at the almost the exact same time, within seconds of each other. And I was just like, this is crazy. That was just insanity. I mean, as much as I hate statistics, I know that's a fact. It's probably why I dislike statistics. It's either statistics playing the game for you or either kid luck or not knowing luck, because I saw one of my content creator friends, she pulled it. She doesn't do Pokemon at all. And she pulled the Umbreon out of a pack from Walgreens. Was it Walgreens or CVS? From a drugstore pack. And she didn't even know what it was, because she was opening with her husband. Her husband collects, so of course he knows, but I was just like, girl. She was trying to figure out why he was shaking and looking like he was about to pee himself in the car. Okay. And I'm just like, ma'am, do you realize you pulled like the most wanted card of this freaking era? And she was just like, okay. I'm like, okay, ma'am, that is not something that we collectors say okay to. Now that I looked at it again, I really do want it. I'm a terrible person. So what I plan to do here is I'm going to either, if I like the logo enough that they have on TCG Player and fill them in each box, or I'm going to either take my favorite card from each set and display it in those boxes. I'm not sure yet. That Emolga is so freaking stinking cute. Okay, let's try something else, because this did not do the way I wanted it to do. I do too. My LCS had a damaged copy for like $50 once, and I slept on it. And I was so sick about it. because I didn't. I mean, of course, because they have a TCG Player store, of course, and I didn't know. I didn't know exactly what it was gonna, how damage is damage, which is a question I find myself asking a lot. Like, how damage is damaged? Like the Venusaur EX that I got from when I was doing the Oddish collection. It was supposed to be like $161, $200 somewhere around there, but they had it for 65, and I was just like, but it probably looks like somebody put it in the washing machine. But actually, I got it, and the front is beautiful. Look at me knowing my stuff, knowing that I'm in the wrong era. That Imoka, that's from the Legendary Treasures. Um, Legendary Treasures. Radiant Collection. All these sets I know nothing about. All right, let's go. Those all art promos. We're not gonna click there because we're on a mission. Listen, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all the Venusaur. This is such a freaking good set. It is not talked about enough. Fates Collide. The Evolution EX is in there. Oh my god. Yeah, and I don't care about grading, which I know that sometimes people look at me like I have three heads when I say that. As a collector, I don't care about grading. I just want my shiny cardboard. I want to pick it up, look at. Okay, I just realized I do need to put your. I just turned to my Gardevoir page. I'm not as terribly behind in these sets as I would like to believe, but I'm gonna have to move some things over to put in my card for Mary Bear. It's gonna have to go on my Trainer Gallery page. Let me find it. I can't find it. Okay. Like this is that particular Venusaur that I was just speaking about. See, like this one right here. It looks really. It looks really good on the front. Like it looks near perfect. But then we turn it over, and this is the damage. I mean, as you can see, there's whitening on the corners and things. But this is damage that took like $100 off this card for me. And I don't care. Like it's not my favorite card, but also it's not stupid. It took it from being stupid expensive, and that damage is not something I care about because once you put it, my philosophy is put it in a good sleeve and none of that matters. A dragon shield can hide a lot of fault. It can right a bunch of wrong, and that's why I'm gonna stick beside them. Exactly. You can see that back damage in my binder. And know there are other people out here like me don't care about that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take this image because I do like this image. This image does not offend me in any way. And we're gonna pop it right into the frame here. Okay, that pop didn't work. I do like these frames, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this really quick because we're still on the page. I have two options. Oh, I do like that idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete these because we do have to have space, but we're just gonna delete it and we're gonna rotate it. Rotate. We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna flip it horizontally. Oh, it does not want to flip part. Oh, I know it's not straight, Matt. I know it's not straight. You know what? It was straight. We're making 90-degree angles here. But it looks hecka crooked to me. And there we go. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. And you know what? Sometimes I even leave them. I even leave them in the binder. Sometimes leave them in the slab. Sometimes because it's not. That's not the type of thing that I care about. And actually, because I do like a beefy binder, I'm going to actually center this image, and we're gonna leave space at the bottom to write about like why, what is exactly what, and this is where I can go in and I can list like what's my budget, what's like what's the budget, mention any events coming up, how I plan to acquire it, that sort of thing. And we're gonna paste that good old image right there in the block. And there we go. But I also want to group them together just in case I want to make any, just in case I decide to move it. So if I decide to move it along the page, there we go. which I do think I'm going to move it up just a smidge. See, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I would have wound up printing out like all this stuff anyway to fill my binder because my bullet journal is kind of a scrap journal too. So it works out. Hey Sevens, how are you? And we're just going to replicate this same thing for the next one. I lost my spot just that fast. Okay. And like I said, we're filling it with lines. Like, actually, I should probably go ahead and write that in now. Set name. The market acquisition cost. And any special notes I might have about it. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. If I had done this in Notion, I probably could have coded it to update like costs for me, which is another option. I am thinking about putting this in Notion too, just to have it. Because the cost to complete versus reality are two different things. So we're gonna have like we have what the market wants me to pay to complete the set versus what I'm actually gonna pay to complete it. What's the budget? And we're gonna do this, like I said, we're gonna do this 4 more times. And I'm pretty sure y'all don't wanna watch me do that, but yeah. Well, I don't know, y'all might, well, I guess if y'all are here, y'all gonna watch me do it. Y'all don't mind watching me do it. If my computer will cooperate. Is that even? Matt, is that even? It is. Oh, all of my business. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second. All right, y'all. Although I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking like having 4 separate sheets for this is kind of out of pocket, if you will. So I'm going to keep the image, but I'm going to make it a touch smaller. And again, we're going to group all these things together so that I can move them all at one as one. Okay. We don't want to lock them in position though. We want to move the group. Okay, so they're grouped now, and we can move them up a little bit. I don't know, it just feels like a waste of space to do it all on one. But that actually might need to be the plan. I'm going to review it. Hold on, I have a call, y'all. Okay, I'm back. We do have this annual page done, so we're not going to do the why it matters so much. We know why we want it matters because I want to do it. And we're going to do something. Well, actually, you know what? My quarter, I couldn't. I don't know. I'm thinking about the annual set map, and I probably could combine them, but then I'll still have to go back and do my quarterly focus page per quarter, which is fine by me. Because I really want to knock everything out, like, huh? You know what, Mary? We should really do that in freaking. You know what? I might actually do that in Power BI. I thought about doing it. You know what, Mary? Send me a note with that to remind me to do that. I'm gonna do that in Power BI or Tableau, because I do need to like upskill in that area because I know how to do the basics, but I need to upskill. I can make that a real because that is one of the things I remember when I first came into the hobby. I was talking to Rocket Scott and I was like, well, everything I know how to do is kind of nerdy and people probably won't want to see it. And he was like, do it. I want to see it. So I might do that. Because I mean, I am a full time student, right? I'm a full time student, and I'm also and I graduated my Associates of Applied Science and Data Analytics and Reporting, and I'm now finishing my bachelor's in Computer Science. So it's not outside of the realm of what I can do. But I just didn't think anybody. I didn't think anybody wanted to see that. No, I didn't think anybody wanted to see it except for the Poke Bros, the Investor Bros. That's like because the numbers don't matter to me until I have to pay for things. Like, and like I told someone else, I was like, you know, my luck was so much better with Pokemon before I found out how much things cost. Y'all are gonna make me. Y'all are gonna make me like learn things and like how did you become a mogul? By making planner stuff. By making planner inserts on Pokemon. By making collection binder inserts on my YouTube channel about Pokemon and Lorcana and One Piece and things. And then all my nerdy friends came in and told me to do other nerdy things. In some kind of way, I became rich, or at least able to buy my own Pokemon. But that's what, like, again, like when I was reframing my journey, like, why, how, I was really thinking about the things that I know how to do, the things that I am good at, and what they would look like in the hobby, but just with my flavor. Because I'm a super girly cutesy nerd. That's me. Or as my homie calls me, an otaku honey, because you like anime, you like manga, you know more about Pokemon than any woman I've ever met. But you're adorable. Even your mannerisms, your awkward nerdiness, he's like, it's adorable. And now he's buying me Pokemon. So hey, something worked. He was like, I never had it. He's like, I never bought. He was like, I'm getting back into collecting, but he's like, I never thought I'd be buying a woman Pokemon. I'm like, well, and it's like the nerdier I am that day, the more inspired he is to go buy things that I don't really need, but I like. And actually, kind of sort of following along with my, back to this really quick, kind of following along with what we were already doing, we're going to add a page and separate those two. We're going to move it up. Because I do like sections. I do have a thing for sections, so. Heading. We're going to change this back to check because I do like this font. What did I call the annual set map? I think that's what I called it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It works. It definitely works. I might go back and use like the Pokeball, the love ball graphic but not this part right here. We don't need that. And we'll have to do some color changes. Or I might just color it. I think I'm gonna color it in. How many? Oh my god. How long have I been live? Have I been on live for 3 hours talking about? Yeah. I might have a problem here. Blame Mary Bear. That's what we're doing. And I actually need to ungroup these two. I've never done it this way, so I don't know exactly how much this is, how much it will copy. But I guess we'll find out today. I guess we will find out today. Lessons learned. Whoop it. Whoop it. Okay. Okay. It won't let me do too much. It's like, hey, listen. Gotta do it 4 more times. Yippee ki yo ki. Listen, you're forgiving me. No, I usually give up before I get this into it. So hey, I guess we're both surprised. The person that buys me Pokemon, yes. Cause it's funny, I sent him a collector wish list, which is a house like 1, 2, 3. You know, it would have been more efficient to do this from the beginning. But you know what? We don't thrive on efficiency here. Probably would have been more efficient. Listen, like, he was like, I've never seen anybody more happy about some cardboard. I'm like, listen, I'm not that simple. But also, where's the cardboard, sir? Because he was like, I didn't realize it got that expensive. I'm like, yeah. Matt, I know you finna fuss, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because Mary Bear hasn't seen it. Listen, if I could just give my child some cardboard and she would shut up, oh my God. She did get the Spider-Man magic cards for Christmas though, because she plays magic apparently, and I didn't know this. I might be a bad mom, but it's okay. Like, I didn't know that she actively knew how to play magic. I'm still learning. But that's what she got for Christmas. Because she's a Spider-Man fanatic. I didn't know she loved Spider-Man that hard either till the summer either, but I tried. I promise I tried. See, isn't Nerf pricey too though? I don't think I know how to do anything inexpensively other than make this planner. Two. Hold on, one. Okay, let's make mini thumbnails. We got to see what's happening here because I think I overdid it. I think we overdid it. One, two, three. Yeah, we overdid it just a tad. Just a tad. But it kind of... It looks good together, though. It looks really good together. And I'm happy about that. Now we gotta take that picture out of that one. Since we know it works. Mary Bear, I think you're gonna be so tickled when I show you this. I think you're gonna be so tickled. Let me fill in the blocks though. I probably should have got the exact dimensions of this. You know what? We're doing too much. Now we can fill the box more efficiently because it doesn't have a background to worry about. See, that looks even better. Now let's do it to the other one. So ungroup it really quickly. As I always say, most problems have simple solutions. Especially if it's a problem that you created for yourself. Usually it's a very simple solution. And we have found it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, because I'm really excited to show you this, even though you can be like, girl. Yes, Matt, we know these prices are not exactly accurate. We already know. But I think this is gonna tickle Mary Bear the most. But give me a second, y'all. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna show y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself. Y'all finished laughing yet? Because I'm definitely laughing. Every time I see it, I'm just like, girl, please be so for real. But like I said, my word for the year next year is audacity. And I haven't even updated it lately for things that I found since I initially met. Look at it. The Chinese mute is going down. It was, what, 10,000 and 10,100? Now it's only 10,000. Look at there. This is truly a wish list. I'm finished. Like, the biggest thing I need from celebrations is the Charizard and the Magikarp. And the Umbreon. I know Void Start has the Umbi, and he's offered to me multiple times, but I just can't find anything I want to trade. I don't know why the Chinese lilies look so much better than like the Japanese and the English ones. My favorite card in existence. But see, I'm not expensive, but a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, I love Skyridge. Even though Skyridge Hollows are definitely out of budget, I love Skyridge. Before I found out the before I found out the cost of these, oh my god. I was so set on Master Set and Skyridge. I quickly was reminded, girl, you do not have it like that. You might be able to one day, but right now that's not it. That's you. But for me, I'm gonna dream about getting that. My computer has a mind of its own and it does what it wants to do 90% of the time. Like, this is my second dream card right here. And luckily it's going down. But Gardevoir and Sylveon are my two faves. Well, two of my faves, but like my faves. So I'm wishing, hoping, and praying for a Cosmic Eclipse pack that just happens to contain one. Or, yeah. Like, this is like, if I was to trade the Magikarp, I'm trading towards something like this, you know? As much as other people, as much as other people, I feel like trying to lowball me about it. I'm trading towards this. I'm trading towards things like this. Like this is why I bring the whole binder with me when I go to a show.
Just gonna get these
Because
things.
I'll switch. I'm promise you, I will switch all kind of things that I'll make some things twerk. Although I wish it wasn't $500, but it is what it is. Hey Matt, can you do me a favor? It's about 5 o'clock, and I know everybody else is starting to get ready to go live. Can you find somebody that I can mini raid into? Because I'm clearly losing the plot here. And we did get a lot done. I have 2 sections of my list checked. Hey! Now, look, I'm talking about I'm talking about going to somebody else, and look at that. People are coming here. Hey, y'all. Hey, Rage. Definitely, if you don't know who that is, y'all need to check him out. Oh my God. He has some of the best giveaways. And his personality is so bomb. He has me walking around like adding my own sound effects to everyday life now. So definitely check out Pokey Rage. Hi, baby guys. Hey, Yugi. Hey, JR. Hey, Nick. Hey, Misfit. Listen, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. But definitely make sure you check him out. Even though your schedule's been a little hey dagger, but definitely appreciate. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Even though I see a lot of my regulars and my faves here, I love you all. Um, New links at the top. My Linktree, Discord, Amazon, Coffee, all that is up there listed because it was asked for. Hi, 12. All of that's there in the description. And I really do appreciate the love. Right now, I'm showing, well, we got popped in, and I was showing Mary Bear my impossible wish list. No, Yugi, no, no, no. I'm not that fortunate. Hold on, let me show you what I actually do have. See, that's what my wish list. This is what I have. This is some of what I have. I haven't logged everything. And remember, I haven't been collecting very long. Like, I have those cards. Hold on, what are they talking about? Okay. This is what I personally have in my collection. Well, thank you for coming by, Rage. Bring the chaos. Bring the freaking chaos, Mystic. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are my things? Okay, this is my overview. That's some of my cards. What are they doing? Okay, these are the things that I actually do have. Well, some of the things I actually do have. I just hate that it's just a sharp drop from like 250 to like 5 cents. And it's not, it's small, but it's mighty. It's building its muscle. I don't know where to go. I didn't even add all those celebrations things. Probably need to do that, huh? And I have a few things that came today I need to add. I freaking love this card. Me and Ray, I love Ray. And I know some of y'all see some of the things that you have gifted me and things, and I do appreciate it. Yes, the Glaceon. Hold on, where's the Glaceon go? Did I add it? Did I add it? Yes, the Glaceon. That was a random gift from a Whatnotter. My friend gave me this Sableye, like the first time we met, because we went to a card show together. And she gave it to me. When she gave it to me, it was $1. And now look at us now. We grew up. The homie Penny, even though Penny's not my favorite trainer, my favorite trainers are Nessa, Iris, and Olivia. And then Ian, the husbando. Like, I think it's interesting because you can kind of see what I've opened, what I have been able to access to open. I need the promo for this one. If anybody has this promo in their collection, English, I'll go English. But anybody has this promo of the babies, I definitely need that one. But yeah, I like kind of how it kind of chronicles where I've been in my journey thus far. Y'all don't want to see these little penny cards. And all the shroud is almost gone because I've traded it all away. Because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, Nina's live? Okay. Well, definitely let's go to Nina's, y'all. You think you have which one? Yeah, we can go to Nina. I love Nina. And I am working, like, I didn't put the trainer galleries on the list for this year. But yeah, I am working on my trainer gallery. This is the homie, my other homie. Because, like I said, I generally don't care about price. I just like what I like, but you know, hey, here we are. Yes, it's Chaos Raid Nina, my Slovakian Pookie. And like right now, while she's in the States, we definitely need to go in and we need to like blow her up, and maybe she'll stay and be with us for card party and things. Cause I'm planning for Dallas, even though San Diego's not looking too bad right now. But I'm definitely planning for Dallas. And for those of you who are asking, I do have a card wish list. Baby Ice was supposed to post her binder in my Discord, but she didn't, and that's okay because I love her anyway. And I'll blame it on her head and not her heart. What? Alright, thank you for coming by, Mary. I really appreciate it. You didn't leave me talking to myself the whole time. I love it. What if it's 100 to 1,000? My babies? My babies are not that expensive. They better not be expensive. That expensive. They might be that expensive. Oh, when I say prices don't matter, like if I like the card, I like the card. I don't care about the price. Well, while I'm sitting here with y'all, let me add this because I realized that card is not even on my list. Like, oh, they're making me shop. Ew. Let's not do that. Oh, that's a cute Jigglypuff. I think I have that one. We're gonna pray about it, Mystic. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pray about it. We might have to go down to the Pink Pony Club. But definitely, y'all, let's go ahead and go over to Nina. I appreciate everybody who came in today. Much love. Y'all don't even, if y'all actually understood how much that means to me, because I really do nothing. But I appreciate giving back the same support I've been giving others. But we're gonna, but we're definitely about to go to Nina. We're gonna have a deli raid.
Now,
Yay! And I actually have enough people to raid. So y'all, thank you for popping by. See you in Nina's.
now.
bad. I know you don't have to feel alone, 'cause I'll see you tomorrow at the creek.
Just like I drew it.